Okay, so good evening. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, Diamonds. Good evening, amazing forever business owners. Yeah, I think yes, I have to start now. Yeah. So if you're here tonight and your team members are not here, so please kindly send them a message and let them join us. Okay, because this training is very, very important. We can, because I'm still sending a message to my team members, so you can, yeah. Thank you. Thank you, Kelechi. Yeah. Okay, so without wasting time, I just want to quickly send a message to my team members to let them know that we're live. So you can also do the same thing. Yeah, thank you. Okay, I think I've done that now. Okay, so yeah. Good evening, dear Vicky. Thank you, Sister Paintola. Good to see you online. As always, you never miss any meeting. Thank you. Okay, so I'm going to share my slides now. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, good evening. I'm here tonight as your speaker and trainer tonight. Okay, as usual, my name is Victoria Erukunakpor. I am a wife, I am a mother, a business owner, and I am forever proud. I am forever, and I will do forever. So I am so excited tonight, and I hope that you all have your papers, your pens, and all that, so you can take notes. Like I always say, that the faintest handwriting is always better than the sharpest memory, because you can never know, when you need to go back, okay, and refer or go back to read, what the notes that you have taken down, because it's going to help you tomorrow, so you can also train your own team members as well. Okay, so yeah, so I am here this evening to train on business building skills, and I am going to take you through the presentation tonight. Like I always say to people that, I started this business not knowing so much about it. And most of you already know my story, okay? But I will just say something a little. So I started this business with fear and trembling, yeah. I didn't know what to say to people. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know how to prospect. I didn't know, so much about how to I didn't have the skills to build this business and all that. So when I did my business the first time, I joined Forever 2001 and I left Forever 2006. I did so well, but because I didn't have the skills, and all that, I left the business when I was having challenges and all that. So when I left the business, I suffered greatly. I went into buying and selling of clothes. I did other things. It never worked for me until, I came back again into the business and all that. And so coming back into the business, I told myself, Victoria, you need to learn. You need to learn because, it's just like, you need to learn how to do this business. Okay. Because I saw the people that I joined the business with, they didn't leave. Some left, they came back and all that. But, I left for a long time, like 5 years. Okay. So when I came back into the business, I saw that, people were doing so well and all that. So at the end of the day, I, told myself that for these people to be doing this well, it means that there's a skill. They have something, okay, that I don't have. So how am I going to build my business? How am I going to do this business if I don't have that skills to build it, or if I don't know how to approach people or talk to people and all that? So, it's just like any other business. It's like any other business. Like if you're working, or maybe like a job, you are employed, they employ you newly and all that. They employed you, and then you got that job, you started, you won't just go, into that job and start doing, what you like. No, they will take you through a training for like 3 to 6 months. They lock up some people and all that. They lock them up, take them to a hotel, maybe a resort or something like that. They train them and all that, for 3 to 6 months, so that by the time they are coming back, they will know how to approach people. They will know how to communicate with people and all of that. So it's the same thing like our business, but the only difference between our business and people who work, is the fact that you join this business, you might not know anything, but you can learn on the job, okay, and all that. So I didn't know that. Okay, so here, I decided to take the bull by the horn, and I told myself that, what, I am going to learn from people who have gone ahead of me, people who are doing well in the business, people who already have experiences and all that. I'm going to learn from these people, So, and that was how, I started. So as we go along, you're going to hear more, okay, about, how I've been able to, build my business to this level. Okay, so, we talked about, the 7 skills, okay, the 7 steps to becoming a network marketing professional. We talked about it last week. Okay, so this week, last week, seven steps to becoming a network marketing professional. So we talked about the first skill, I think, is finding prospects, and then the second one is prospecting. So tonight, the second one is inviting prospects. Okay, I'm so sorry. This patch is just, at my gate. I have to quickly take this call. Sorry. I'm so sorry, because if I don't take the call, I would send back a whole 10 packs of Aji that I bought today. So sorry for that. Okay, so so the second skills, in prospecting, in becoming a network marketing professional, is inviting prospects. And I lack so much. I lacked this, as in, growing up and building my business. I knew how to prospect to an extent, but when it comes to inviting people for events or trainings, I actually I could score myself, let's say 2/10, okay, at that time, but now I think I can score myself like maybe 4/10. I am doing my best to get good at inviting people to prospect, because it's another gateway skills that we need to, like the key, one of the keys that can unlock what you want in the business. So inviting prospects is very, very important. And also presenting, following up, closing the prospects, getting them started, promoting events, all these things are things that we need to know while we're building our business. Without all these skills, you go nowhere in the business, like I always say. Okay, so inviting people is what we're taking today. We're going to learn how to invite prospects to our events. We're going to learn how we can fill up all our training halls, okay, within Nigeria, how, to invite people, because when we invite a lot of people, we're going to at least see some people attend. So, we have halls in our, our, yeah, our office complex in Ikeja. We have Eagle Hall, we have all the halls and all that. But most of the times when you come in, most times you come in, you're seeing this all, they are all like virtually empty. So today we're going to talk about how to, invite people to this amazing, lovely, beautiful business on earth that we're doing, that we have, that God has given to us. Okay. So, so that's what I'm going to be talking about tonight. So, and the thing about it is that I would like to say here that your big why is important in your journey to succeeding in this business. If you don't have, the very big, that big why, your why has to be big. Something has to be pinching you, something, you're wearing that shoe that nobody knows, Okay, the shoes that nobody knows where it is pinching you, right? Nobody knows. Okay, nobody knows where it is pinching you. Okay, sorry. My camera, sorry, so sorry. Um, I'm so sorry. Something's just interrupting me tonight. Okay. Yeah. So I'm going to shift my camera a bit. Okay. So your big why is important. And in your journeys to succeeding in this business, if you don't have a why, okay, nobody knows the way that the shoe is pinching you. You are the one wearing it, so nobody knows. So your why is important in this business. If you don't have a big why, so if you don't have a big why, then you are not going to take the action that is required for you to build your business. Okay. So what is your big why? You are online tonight. Can you type in the chat box to tell us the reason why you are in the business? You can type it in. If you don't feel like typing it in, you can actually write it down. Okay, you know the reason why you joined Forever. So that reason, is what will keep you going in the business. So why are you on this call tonight? You can type it in. I'm sure something is pinching you somewhere. Type it in. The reason why you're on this call tonight, it means that you want to learn. It shows that you want to learn. Okay. So yeah. So what is that thing that is holding you back from building your business? What is that thing? You can ask yourself tonight and then change it. Okay, if something is holding you back, tell yourself that you are enough, that you can do it. If I can do it, if somebody like me, Victoria Erukunakpor, I wasn't, like that talking type before. I wanted my own space. I didn't, really know how to like really mix with people and all that. But along the line, something I had to change it, because that was holding me back. Okay, so I had to change it, and I started socializing, I started doing some certain things. So what is that thing that is holding you back from building your big business? Okay, so you write it down, you know it yourself. Okay, and your big why will determine why you need to do the things you need to do. If you don't have that big why, I tell you, there's nothing. If your vision is not big, if you're not seeing where you are going in the business, then at the end of the day, you cannot do the things you need to do to be able to build your business. So your why will make you plan ahead. Your why will, is your why that will make you plan ahead why you need to set up that meeting with your prospects. Okay, so sometimes it's like I'm sitting on a hot seat, like I haven't done what I am supposed to do. Okay, like let me say, for example, today actually is my son's 20th birthday. Okay, but I've had so many things. I had to do these slides today. I had to do so many things. Do you know that as I'm talking to you now, I haven't even like wished my son a happy birthday online, and all that, because I have been so busy. I've done so many things today, you know, but I won't say because of that, I won't do the things that I need to do. So your why will make you plan ahead why you need to set up that meeting. Okay, because I've had meetings, with people today, about 2 people today, and I also did what I have to do, my slides and all that. I had a meeting with my team members as well. So I did all these things, so many things. Today has been an amazing day for me. I have been to a wake and I came back and I am here again. So because I know that I need to have this meeting, I need to get back home on time and sit down, to plan ahead. So I came back 2 hours ahead of time. Okay, so I won't say that because I am feeling down or I have so many things around me, I will not be able to do the things I need to do. So your why would be the thing that will push you to do the things that you need to do. Okay, so your why will help you socialize more with people. Okay, so if you're looking at yourself, oh, I don't like talking to people, I don't like mingling with people, I don't like, talking to people, I like my space, I do this, I do that. At the end of the day, I tell you, that, you will not be able to, run this business effectively, because you need to talk to people, you need to know people, you need to build relationships with people to be able to build this amazing business. Okay, so your why will make you socialize more with people. You're at a party, you're socializing with people, you're doing all of that, you're making new friends, and so many other things. I talked so much about this last week. Okay, so we're getting somewhere. So how to invite prospects to take a look at your opportunity or products is important. Okay, so the first thing you need to do is to be open-minded and to believe in yourself. If you don't believe in yourself, I tell you, you will not be confident enough to talk to anybody or to book that appointment that you need to book, okay, to be able to invite somebody to take a look at your business. So you need to be open-minded. You need like I told somebody today, you need to detox your mind, actually, because, some people, somebody like me, okay, I suffered, greatly in this industry, because I was just keeping to myself. I was into myself. I lacked that self-esteem. Do you understand? So I didn't know how to do some certain things. I didn't believe in myself. Okay. And that was one of the reasons why I dropped this business in the past, because I didn't believe in myself. People were respecting me. People were saying, "Ma, oh, this, that, and all that." I didn't, I didn't see myself like that. So you need to, open up your mind and believe in yourself, that there's nothing that you put your mind to that you cannot achieve. Okay, so believe in, in the reason why you're about to share with your prospects, your product and your opportunity. You must have a reason. Okay, be at the back of your mind. You're prospecting, you want to invite somebody to your meeting. You know the reason why you are prospecting. You know the reason why you want to invite somebody to take a look at your business. Okay, so you need to, know the reason, why you're doing this. Okay, you need to know the reason why, you need to believe in your products. You need to believe in your company as well. If you don't believe in the products, if you don't learn about the company, if you don't learn about products, if you don't use the products, there is no way you'll be confident or you will know what to say to someone. Okay, so all these things are things that we need to know. So if you have all of the above, then you will be able to face whatever challenges you come across. You need to be open-minded. You need to believe in yourself. You need to know, the reason why you want to share the products. You need to, believe in the products, use the products. You need to know about your compensation plan. Okay, and all these things. Okay, so read books and develop yourself so that, you'll be able to, you'll be confident. Okay, and then commit yourself to learning, because we are lifelong learners. If you don't learn, you can't give what you don't have. In law, it is called nemo dat quod non habet. If you don't know what to say, if you don't learn, how would you be able to, if you don't use the products, how will you be able to share it? You will not be able to share with someone else. Okay, so you need to continue to learn. They said the day you stop learning, that day you're dead. Okay, so we need to learn. We need to read books, necessary books, concerning our business, concerning our products, and all of those things. Okay, so you can go to YouTube and watch videos, from those that are successful in our industry or company. Grow yourself, grow your team, your income. If you grow yourself, okay, you'll be able to grow your income. Your income seldom, yeah, your income seldom your personal development. If you don't, your income equals your self-development. Okay, so that is the reason why you need to. So if you're somewhere in your business right now, you're saying that, why am I still earning this? The business is not working for me. So why should I, do this and that? Go and check yourself. Are you learning the skills that that is required to build this amazing business? It is a business. It's an amazing business. It is a big business. It is big, forever is big. So you won't just come in, and just be there. You're not willing to learn. You're not coachable. You don't want to listen to your mentors. You don't want to listen to the people who brought you into the business. It's a must, okay? You learn. So you read so that you can grow your income. As you're growing, you check it out. The moment you begin to grow, I tell you, it is not rocket science. Your income will begin to grow. I tell you. I am where I am today. I am seeing different things in my business. I am seeing that I am becoming better by the day. And I am seeing changes in my business. Okay, so I need to continue to learn. Okay, so develop yourself. This will help you build that confidence that you need to be able to talk to people. Because if you don't have it, they won't, you will not be able to, build a big business, okay, in this business. Okay, no, we know that, yes, we learn as we were doing the business. We learn as we are doing the business. We learn, we do, we earn, right? And we unlearn and relearn and keep doing, and then we continue to earn. Okay, so if you don't learn, okay, you can't do this business very well alongside as you're doing it. So you do, okay, you learn and you earn. And so the effort you put in is what you get out. Okay? So the more garbage in, garbage out, what you do is what you get. That is the business for you. So do more and be more. That is my advice for everybody on this call tonight. So the two correct attitude for invitation. Okay? I will share a story from Jim Rohn when I am done, and another story. Okay? Or along the line in the training, I'll talk about a little bit about Jim Rohn. So the two correct attitude for invitation is this. First is your desire to sponsor. Your desire to sponsor is the reason why you are here tonight, because you want to learn how to invite people for your business. Because as you invite them, what are you going to do? You show them the business opportunity or the products. So your desire, the first thing is your desire to sponsor them, right? Because you want to be successful yourself. And so this normally is the initial reason why most of us want to invite people to see the opportunity. So as you understand the law of leverage and the wholesale part of the business as well, okay? So you want people to join, so that, you can train them. And at the same time, as they're doing well, you also are doing very well, okay? So the second is, even more powerful than the first. It is your sincere desire to help others because they need this business. If you don't have the desire to help somebody in this business and everything is all about you, you cannot grow in the business. So I read that again. The second is even more powerful than the first, because if you have this, it is your sincere desire to help others because they need this business. When I go out there and I see somebody, I know that I can leave them. If I meet them and we become friends, I know that when they meet me, their life will not be like what it was. I will leave them better than I met them. That is my desire always. And that is the same desire you should have. When you have that, your business will soar, I tell you. So I hope that as you develop into a strong leader, this will become one of your main characteristics. You have to have that in your mind, that you want to have that sincere desire for others to grow. If your mind is always on money, 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 excuse me, people will see the Naira sign and they will run away. So your sincere desire is to ensure that you leave people better than the way you met them. Okay? So the 4 keys to invitation is you must be courageous. Okay? Because if you don't have courage, I read recently in the Bible that even God is looking for the bold and the courageous. So if you don't have courage, you will not, know how to approach people. You will just be there. Because I see so many people, sometimes when I am out and about and I am talking to people, I see, something that they lack in them. And they tell you sometimes, they say the business is not working, this is not working, and they're like, oh, you need to, be bold. You need to hold your shoulders high. You need to lift your chin up. You need to be courageous, okay? So that you can do those things, okay, that you fear, okay, and all of that. So you need courage to do this business. And you need to be enthusiastic as well. If you're not enthusiastic, excuse me, people will see it in you. You're talking and you're talking to somebody. I was talking to somebody, one of my team members years ago, okay, and the person was talking to me. I was like, his head was down, and then he was just like blabbing. He wasn't himself, you know so I like, how do you expect people to follow you? How do you expect people to build the business with you? Look at the way you're doing. You're not even confident enough. You're not even, the passion is not even there. You're not even enthusiastic. You need to show people that you're happy about what you're doing, because people want to follow those that are doing well. Nobody wants any blind to, the journey of the blind together. Where do you think it will lead the other person? They will all, fall into the gutter or something like that. So you need to be enthusiastic. You need to take action as well. Without action, there's nowhere you can go. You're not doing activities, you're not making the calls, you're not inviting people for events, you're not attending trainings, you're not doing some certain things, you're not learning, you're not reading books. You can't go, you're not prospecting, you can't go anywhere in the business. So you also have to believe in success. You need to believe that you can be successful as well. I used to, think sometimes like, oh, the people who are doing well are the people who God has favored, or are the people who don't have what you have, or, you don't, you're just, coming from a different background, you can't be like them. We can all be like that. Believe in success itself. Even before you lift up the phone, believe that you have succeeded in inviting this person to take a look at your presentation. Okay, believe that invitation is successful, and then God will make it true happen for you. Okay, you have to also profile your prospects. Okay, because without profiling your prospects, you don't know who they are. Profiling your prospects is important. Who are they? Do they have children? What is their profession? Do you understand? So that you know where to come in from. So you need to study your prospect as well. That is profiling. You need to study them. If you don't study them, you won't know who they are. You know how many children they have? Do you know where they live? Do you know what profession they belong to, and all those things? You need to know all of these things. So profiling is important. You need to also know their hobby. You need to know what they like. Okay, that is the only way also that you will use to also enter some of these people that you want to invite. So all these things are important. So your prospect lists also, you need to have a prospect list. If you don't have a list, I said it last week, I showed everybody my list last week, and I am still updating my list. So if you have a phone, bring out your phone, empty your phone into a book, because your brain can't carry everything. Sometimes when I go out and I am prospecting, I put in their contact on my phone, in my phone. And then, at times you just forget, because we are humans. We don't know everything. Our brain, so many things can carry your mind away, or something. Okay, and you get to forget. Sometimes they see you like, you told me you were going to call me and you never did. So it's important to have a list. Get a diary, have your list, okay, so that when you want to make that call, you will be able to go through your book and then know who to contact or who to call, those that you have built relationships with and all that. You'll be able to, call them, and they would, you'll be able to, call them. If you don't have a list now, you don't have a diary with your prospect list, please get to do that, today. If you can't do it today, first thing on Monday morning, you can get a diary or a very lovely book that you love to be seeing, so that you can transfer all your contact lists into your diary. So church members as well, so who are they? Your family members, your church members. These are the people that know you already. Okay, that's your warm list. We talked about warm list and cold list last week. Okay, cold prospects and warm prospects, and then cold contacts or something like that. So we're talking about the cold contacts are your the strangers that you don't know, and then your warm markets are the people you already know before. So your former colleagues, office colleagues, your doctor, your store owners, classmates, travel agents, those people who book your tickets. Why do you know them? You know them and you're not doing anything about it. They take money from you and then you are not taking back as well from them. So, start to have a rethink about it, okay? So also teachers. Teachers are also very good in our business. You have your children in a school. The principal of your school, do they know you? Colleagues, all those people, they know you. Okay, people you know. Your prospect list, your neighbors, your club members, relatives, club members. Oh, I put club members before. Bankers. Let me tell you a story about, I have a banker in my business, and I think she left, let me say she jackpot last, like 4 years ago. She left Nigeria, 4 years ago. As I'm talking to you now, I met her in the bank when I was, I was banking with, one of the banks, those days. And, when I came back into my business, I brought her into the business and all that. And then she relocated. Till today, I have her. She buys products from me. Now she wants to become supervisor. Do you understand? So people you meet in the bank also, not just bankers. Okay. And I also have a friend that is in my business today. She's a supervisor. I met her in the bank. Okay, so friends, the friends you know already, your dentists, the people you respect, and the people who respect you, people you have influence over. Okay, these are the people you can, put a call through to, okay, to invite them for your presentation or to take a look at your business. Okay, so inviting, not a presentation. Some people, they're trying to invite, you vomit everything on a prospect already. And when you want to now tell the prospect about it, oh, I already know. So inviting does not mean that you are presenting to these people. You're not presenting. That's not the time to present at all. You want to get them, okay, to take a look at the business. It might be that you want to invite them to watch a video, okay, to send them a video to watch, or maybe you need to invite them, okay, to our Sunday presentation, or maybe you want to have a one-on-one with these people, okay? So, but the moment you are inviting them, that is not the time to do the presentation, because some of them will be put off. Our business is a big business. It's not a business whereby you will start, presenting. It's a multi-billion-dollar business. That is what we have. So you can't present it on the phone to people. Okay, so you need to meet them at a cool place where their head is down, when they are relaxed, when they have the time to listen to you. So the time you're inviting them or calling them, that is the time that you need. Okay, that's the time that you need to just talk to them about inviting them. As we move along in the course of this presentation tonight, you're going to hear how to make the calls, okay, and all that. So how to make an invitation? Be in a hurry. Always be in a hurry. Don't let them think that you have all the time in this world, okay? Because when you you are sitting down and you are giving them 10 hours presentation. My goodness, they will tell you, is this what I am going to do? No, I am not going to be interested in this business. So this is how, I'll be, presenting to people for 10 hours. Do you understand? There's a book by Tom Big Al. It's called The 1 Minute Presentation by Tom Big Al. If you can lay your hands on that book, you will learn a lot on how, that one is on presentation. So we're going to talk about it later. Okay. So, but be in a hurry, always be in a hurry. Don't make them feel that you have time, and that's one of the reasons why some people don't join our business, because they are always, you want to take their time or something like that. So compliment these people, whether, whether or not they decide to do something or not. So if they decide to take a look at your business, fantastic. If they don't want to take a look at it, it's still okay. They can still be your friend. Continue to put them on your list. Don't delete their contacts from your phone. I've listened to somebody that said, I deleted all of them. I was talking to them. They were doing, posing for me and all of that. And I am trying to help their lives. Excuse me. Do you understand? So don't delete people's contacts, because I've listened to a presentation before. I can't remember the guy's name again. And he said something that he was talking to his in-law. Yes, he was talking to his in-law, about the business. And then, this guy, turned him down, rejected him, did all sorts, mocked him, laughed at him, told him, so many things, ugly things that he didn't like. And then he said he didn't mind. He kept the guy's number on his phone and he kept on, with him and all that. And at the end of the day, he said that this guy, after 5 years, called him and said he's now interested to take a look at the business. And when he now decided to take a look at the business, do you know this guy joined the business? And after this guy joined the business, this guy turned around this guy's business, his in-laws business, So he said that this guy joined his business. So if you had deleted that guy's number and the guy became like a multi, $1 million earner in network marketing, if he deleted, assuming he deleted his number, I don't think you'd have been able to, contact him again, or maybe if you quarreled with him or he didn't carry him along again and all that. So, don't worry about whether they are taking a look at it or not. Your own is, you want to educate these people. It's all about showing the business. Our business is show, tell, show and tell, show and tell, show and tell. That is our business. Okay, so the moment you want to show somebody and they're not interested in seeing whatever you want to show, it's okay. Move on to the next person, but keep their contacts. Okay, so the next thing is use the phone. Use your phone to make the call. And when you are making the call, you can see this young lady, beautiful. She's beautiful and she's smiling. Some people make the call when they are angry. You can't talk to your prospect when you are angry. You can't, because they will hear it in your voice. You can't be lying down on your bed when you're talking to a prospect. They will think that something is wrong with you, or they will even think that you're sleeping. Okay, so always ensure that you sit upright, you're smiling. They can hear it from your voice. Even from somebody's voice, I know when they are angry. From somebody's voice, I know when they're not happy. Sometimes when some of my people call me, I'm not like, can you smile? What is the matter with you today? I was like, oh, auntie, what happened? I said, you're not smiling. There's something wrong. She said, yeah, somebody made me angry. I said, then you don't need to make the call. Don't call me because you are going to drain my own energy. From the moment I hear the tone of somebody's voice. So the same thing, if you're making the call to your prospect, you need to be in a good mood. Okay, you need to be in that mood where you know that when you're talking, you are excited. cut at the peak where they're getting angry or the job is stressing them. And then the next best time to make that call is around 4 p.m., okay, to like maybe 6 or so to 7 o'clock, because they are now relaxed and all that. So it's important to know all of these things. Then ask them if they have got a few minutes. You don't just go call somebody. It has happened to me before. I picked up the phone and I called somebody, and then the person said, Victoria, I am busy. That can be very embarrassing, right? So these days when I'm calling people, I ask them, have you got, a few minutes for me to talk to you? And like, yes, okay, or no, then it's better that way. Okay, so do not exceed more than 3 minutes. Don't stay too long on the phone. Like I said before, always be in a hurry. Learn how to end the conversation, okay? Because there are ways you also learn how to end the conversation. End it on time. Don't stay too long. And always, be observant when you're talking to people, okay? Know how they're feeling when you're talking, so that you know when to end the call or not. So do not lie to your prospect, Don't say all the things that you haven't done before, okay? Be yourself. Okay, if you have done this business, if you're in the business and you're not making money yet, it's okay. So don't lie to them that you're making. Use another person's story. So don't lie to your prospect. So take one step at a time. Like I always, tell people, take one step at a time. Start with 5 to 20 contacts. Okay. You don't need that, big list first. As you go along in your forever business or your forever journey, you can continue to add contacts to your contact list. Okay. So, but don't, get yourself overwhelmed. Okay. So start with 5 to 20 contacts. Okay. And also 20 to 30, 30 to 40, 40 to 50, 50 to 60. Gradually, you continue to improve. As you learn, you get better. You'll get better. You continue to move, forward and all of that. So that's what you need to do. Okay. 60 to 70, 70 to 80 people, 80 to 90 people, 90 to 100 people. And then the list goes on and on and on. I have, like I said last week, I have over 7,000 contacts, 8,000 contacts on my phone right now. Yes. Okay. And my prayer is that I want to have up to 20,000 contacts on my phone or more, because I know that the more contacts I have, the more people that I will be able to show my business. And then the more people will be viewing my WhatsApp status and all of that. So, just take a step. Don't overwhelm yourself. With time, you can start building your list, 30 to 100. And so, 90 to 100, 100 to 200, and the list goes on and on and on and on. So, and then keep adding new contacts and keep building rapport, okay, with your prospects. Build rapport means building relationship with people. Okay, because if you meet people and you just want to start telling them about your business, it doesn't just work like that. You need to have people have to build trust with you. People have to like you. They have to trust you first. They have to love you before you can start, talking to them. It doesn't have to take you 20 years to build rapport with people. It doesn't have to take you 20 years, 100 years to build relationships with people. No, it can take you, maybe you can do some, like a week, 2 weeks, sometimes, depending on the kind of person you're talking to, it might be just 3 days. I have some people like that. They just see you and they like you already. So there are people like that. Okay. So, but you need to ensure that you profile these people to know the kind of people they are. Okay. So a good marketer, okay, is one, okay, that can also sponsor strangers. And remember, a stranger is a friend you have never, you have not yet met. So strangers can become family members tomorrow in your, I have some people in my business, like I came in this evening, I saw one of my team members sitting down on my couch and she was almost like, I was like, so that is it. So, and I didn't know these people from anywhere before. Strangers now becoming, my team members, from, becoming, my business partners. Now we're now family. And when somebody becomes a family, excuse me, you continue to have a good relationship and you build an amazing business. Okay. So there are three kinds of love. Okay. You need to, love people. You need to give them some thoughts. Okay. You need to leave them with some thoughts of who you are. Okay. I love you because I want you humans, okay, have this kind of love, as do animals as well. So because animals love, to be around people, because they know that if they don't love you, you cannot feed them, that kind of thing. So I love you because I need you. Domestic pets normally, they also do this kind of love, okay, as they need us to feed them. They need this kind of love. Domestic pets, they normally also do this because they're moving around you. If you look at all those, puppies around in the house, when you're coming, they're jumping, they're kissing you, they're doing all of those things, because they know. So you need to love people. Okay, love, like the Bible says, as solves all things, right? So you need to, love people. Okay, so it's important. So I love you because you need me only. Only humans can give this kind of love. So let us go out there, love people, care for people. And I put it somewhere, I don't know, it's like my slides just went the other way. Okay, so I think I have a slide that I need to, oh, no, I'm so sorry. So, yeah, sorry. There's a slide that I am missing. Yes, yeah. Okay, yeah. So this is the slide that I am missing, because that's why I did the slide myself, so that I would know. Okay, so build your relationships, like I was saying before. I have talked about dig your well before you are tasty. Okay, so show your prospects you care. I am going back to, what I was talking about, love. Love conquers everything, okay, and all that. So show your prospects you care. People don't want to know how much you know until they know how much you care. Okay, so when you show people love, when you care for people, naturally, those you show love and you care for will always return it back to you. So keep in touch with them on broadcast. I this is how I keep in touch with my people, the people that I have their contacts on broadcast, because I have my broadcast. I have what they call it, class of 2021. I have class of 2022. I have class of 2023. I have class of 2024. So from time to time, I send them messages and I'll like, oh, happy new month, or it's Monday, or that kind of thing. I share value with them and all that. So from there, when I want to talk to them, those who respond back to me, I now know that, yes, these guys, I can, get into them and all that. I can invite them to take a look at my business and all that, because we've already built rapport. Like I was saying, there's a relationship already. There's like and trust and everything going on between us. So I can automatically invite them. Okay. I can, share that invitation with them and all that. So birthday greetings as well. On their birthdays, you need to greet them. You sometimes I post my customers on my status and also on my Facebook, okay, and all that. So when you want to ask them for something, they naturally will always want to, do something for you as well. So find out about their children, their names, and all that. People they're happy when their children, and their names and all that. So just bond with them and be very professional about it. Share valuable tips with people from time to time. Give them gifts on their special occasions. Okay. I'm not saying you should go and buy big gifts or something. You can give aloe lips, you can give hand sanitizer, something that okay, they will love you for that. Okay. And I've done this and it has worked for me. And that's why I'm sharing this with everybody this evening. So share your lifestyle, okay, on social media. And with time they will come, asking you how you've been doing, your business or what you need them to do. Or when you call them, okay, to join your or to take a look at the business, they would listen to you. They will give you listening ears. Okay, so now I just want to quickly talk about, now this is how to invite. Okay, so this is the real deal. All of these things have been the things I've been talking about since it's just by the way, but this is the real deal. Okay, but you need to have all those qualities before you can actually do this. So now this is how to invite. For example, example A, okay, this is you here. Hello, John. I have something exciting that I would like to discuss with you. Sorry, I have to move something down. I have something exciting I would like to discuss with you. Is there any chance you will be free? Either Monday or Wednesday. Now you are asking this person question so that we can meet and talk. Like I said before, be excited about it so that they will hear from your voice that you are excited. So, and then John says, what is it about? Can you tell me over the phone? And I said it before that you cannot share this business on the phone because it's a multi-billion-dollar business. Because when you see all these wealthy people, sometimes you see them, they wear their suits, they dress nicely, they have lunch dates, or they have dinner, or they have breakfast. What do you think they're doing? They go to the best restaurants and all that. They discuss business. Okay, so it's not something that you can't discuss this kind of business on the phone with somebody. Okay, so you now go, this is you. It will be impossible for me to explain everything clearly to you over the phone, and I need an hour of your time. Let us spend some time and talk when we meet, if that is okay with you. Okay, so you are now talking to the prospect now, the person you want to take a look at your business. It will be impossible for me to explain everything clearly to you over the phone, and I need an hour, and all that, to meet with you. Yeah. So do you have an hour you can give me? Give me now. I can drive over to your place and we can talk. Okay? So John goes, okay, Monday night will be fine. So you go, then this is you, then you greet. I will wait for you at 7:30 p.m. at the Yacht Hotel or Marriott Hotel or Radisson Blue Hotel or Legosia restaurant, or I don't know, Tantalizers or any of the restaurants or something. Okay. I'm not saying you need to spend big money to show people the business. You can go to ShopRite. I go to ShopRite a lot. ShopRite is not far from me, my house. I go to ShopRite. Sometimes I go to ShopRite in Ikeja, okay, to show people, my business and all that. Sometimes we have tasty fried chicken in Festa. So I'm not saying you should spend money to go to Marriott Hotel. No, especially if you're just starting the business. Okay, maybe you can do that when you get to GLT or something. Or maybe when you get to, you're doing 2,500 to 3,000 cc's, you can do that one. Okay. So, yeah. So you can do it. If you're new, you can do it in those, small places around. I go to ShopRite and I sit down with them and I show them the business. So that's what I do. So, and the next one is example B. Here is a really simple one for very good friends or relatives. Okay, so this is you here. Hi, sis. Are you doing anything tonight? Question mark. Nothing. The sis says nothing, just staying home. So you now say, great, because I would like to come over to talk to you about something very important. I'll be there. I'll be over after dinner, okay? And then sis says, okay. So now, if you're looking at this era of internet or social media and all that, you necessarily don't have to go to their houses. You can do Zoom, you can do one-on-one, you can show somebody your business, you can have a one-on-one, Zoom, presentation, maybe 30 to 45 minutes okay, showing the person the business, okay? And then unless the person says, you know, I don't have Zoom, you can tell them to download Zoom, or you can tell them to, unless maybe the person doesn't want to use Zoom and the person wants to see you face to face. I do that a lot because sometimes a lot face to face is still working so well. Okay, so this is, then example C says that this is something I would like to try if you are new in the business. If I would like you to try if you're new in the business. So if you're here and you're new in the business, or you are old in the business and you don't know this, I would like you to try this so that you can learn more about how some of your prospects may feel about the industry. There is something like there is nothing like learning from first-hand experience. Okay, there's nothing like that. However, I want you to go into it with a good state of mind. Expect success, okay? Like I said before, you know, think that you have succeeded already. So be open to listening to others. Sometimes we talk too much. Our prospects are talking to us, we are not listening. I do that sometimes because I want to tell them everything that I know. Calm down. Okay, so listening to others and understand that many people have a total misconception about the industry, or may have already had a bad experience with it. Okay, so do not argue with your prospect. Don't argue with them. Please don't argue with them. Just use, you know, I feel the same way with you. I have gone through the same thing. Oh, I thought I felt the same thing before until something happened. And now got to know that it is like this. You know, so don't tell them that, this, you know, don't tell them that, no, you are wrong. You are this. No, listen to them so that you can, you know, answer them and attend to them properly. You know, because some people actually have gone through a lot in the business. You know, some people spent so much money, some people did something, some people didn't understand how to sell, they bought products. A lot has happened to some people. So we need to listen to them so that we can convert them back again. Okay, so do not argue with your prospects, and remember that they are not stupid and ignorant. Okay, I would really like to see your belief level tested and how well your upline has trained you. So have fun and enjoy yourself, because this is an amazing industry. So I just have, you know, example A and B, okay, to share. So this is another example. Hi, Tom. You know, will you and your wife be free on Monday or Tuesday night? I would love, sorry, I would like to visit, I would like to visit to discuss something important with both of you. Tom says, is it MLM? Because if it is, I am not interested. I am sure we have come across people like that, and then you go this way. Yes, it is. And I am glad to tell, you told me you are not interested because I have just got involved. Tom says, will you do something for me? I would like to advise, I would like your advice to help me, see if I should be involved in this business, as you must have some experience you can share with me. Can you do this for me? So this is a typical example of an indirect invitation. You are inviting this person indirect to show the person the business indirectly. Okay, it's not direct, because the person has, the person has an objection already, and the person doesn't want to listen to anything about MLM. And the guy says, it's okay, but I would like you to advise me. So by the time you're presenting the business to the person, you now want the person to advise you. In the process of advising you, the person will see another perspective, about the business. Okay. So as you must, have some experience, you can share with me. Can you do this for me? And then Tom goes, sure, come over after dinner. Now, this is rejection free. The person is not going to reject you again, because you are defied the person, right? You are using indirect to come into that person. Okay. So, and then you now says, thanks, Tom. I appreciate it. I'll be over at 8 p.m. Because our business, like I said, is show and tell. Show and tell. You're going to show these people the business. Okay. So this is kind of rejection free. Okay. So now you now go, you thank Tom and all that. So do not, lie to your prospects. And when you go to see them, do not try to force the business on them. Most of us, we force the business on people. I must really see that person is interested. Don't force the business on them. Just show them, educate them. Our business is education. You can, in short, this topic is a huge one. Okay. So if I try to bring out everything inside of me tonight, we won't leave here. Okay. So do not try to force the business on them. Your job is to show them the business and they can make their own intelligent decision. That is it. That is all we are supposed to do. Okay? So in conclusion, do not let anyone steal your dreams. I am concluding. Do not let anyone steal your dreams. As a salesperson, remember not everything is a bed of roses. And just because you are excited and see your dreams becoming a reality in this business, let me warn you that there will be people who think you are crazy. Okay? Brainwashed. Some people will tell you they don't catch you. Let me speak pidgin English. Have they caught you too? Wow. You are now in that business. I did it before. It didn't work for me and all that. Okay? And they will also say, and have you joined a cult? Have you not, have you got good news for you? They will say, I have got good news for you. Most people, thought Columbus was crazy too. Let's end this lesson with a story. So I'm going to share a story with you. And before I share that story, before we end this session tonight, I am going to say something about Jim Rohn that I learned from him. Jim Rohn says that he invited, if you're new in the business or you are old, Jim Rohn says something, in his how to build a network marketing business or so. There's a video on that. Okay, so Jim Rohn says that in his video, that in that video he said that he's when he joined the business that he didn't know much about anything much, that he was prospecting people, he didn't understand it. So if you are here, if you don't know how to invite people, you can use numbers game, like I talked about the numbers game recently last week. You can use the numbers game, like, now, if I am very good, Victoria Erukunakpor is very good at inviting people, right? So if I'm good at inviting people to take a look at my business, and probably I invited 10 people to take a look at my business, and I got probably 3 people joined they came to take a look at my business. And now that you lack the skills, if you invite, let's say you need like maybe 3 people or 5 people to join your presentation or something like that to take a look at your business. So if you invite if you invite 100 to take a look at your business, and probably maybe 5 people join your presentation, or they came to take a look at your business, at the end of the day, you are still beating the person that has the skills. Do you know that? So because this thing is a numbers game, like I said before, you learn by doing. So you must do the do in this business to be able to, succeed in our industry. There's a whole lot, um, about this business. And as we go along in this presentation, in this training, the skills and all that, we're going to learn a whole lot about it, because I am still learning as well. So to go back, okay, to the presentation again, I mean to the story, like they said, most people thought Columbus was crazy too. So let's end this lesson with a story of this man. So let the dogs bite. Okay, let the dogs bark. Sorry, something is covering my presentation. So let the dogs bark, but the caravans move on. Okay, so this is it. In the olden days, Traders will conduct their trade in caravans. And when they got ready to leave their village in the early morning, they will wake up the dogs, and these dogs will bark and create a lot of commotion. Eventually, these caravans will be ready and move out. These caravans will be ready and move out of the village and be on their way to work. So when people laugh at you, when they put you down, when they discourage you, when they reject you, slam the door on you, I want you to remember, let the dogs bark, but the caravans move on. And then I want to wish you luck. Have a happy journey, because our business is a process, is a journey, and you must enjoy it. For you to move on in this business, you got to enjoy the process, because it is a process. Okay? And my heart and thoughts will be with you. So let's get to work. Thank you very much, and have an amazing night. And these are the books that I have read. Read these books and be blessed. This is Tai Chai by Eddie Chai. Eddie Chai was one of the foremost business owners in Forever. Well, he's no longer in Forever again, but I love these books because the books they are filled up with stories. You can get these books on Amazon. If you have anybody in America coming back, you can look for it and they'll buy for you. And this is another book by Tom Big R. Some of these books, some of them I've not finished reading them, but just the little that I have read, they've actually helped me, in my journey in this business. I am still undergoing that journey, and I am still in that process of growth. And I know that one day GLT is calling my name by the grace of God. It will happen. We're still in the journey together. So how to follow up with your network marketing prospects is here. And then prospect, sell, and build your network marketing business with stories and all of that. Okay, so thank you very much and have an amazing evening. God bless you. I am glad I've done this. So if you got value from this training tonight, please.